So transitioning to our easy pose by starting with the feet down on the floor and the knees wide, holding onto your knees so you have some support for your spine. And then let's do our cat-cow spines as a seated practice today. So start with curling your chin, let your spine round, put your hands, hold onto your legs, round back, and then extend, lengthen, widen your knees so you can bring your heart forward, lift your chin. And back and forth a few times, round, lengthen. We're actually lengthening both ways. Curl one more time. Let your arms feel a little strong here as they support you. And then heart reaches up, chin lifts, gaze to the nose, and relax to neutral. And now let's take a moment with our legs to cradle them into position, to hold one at a time and bring it in towards the center, rest it down. A little chance to turn on mindfulness. Move the legs into their position and let that be for a moment, checking in with how it feels, adjusting if needed so that you are comfortable and can relax where you are. Let your eyes relax, your hands. Gently direct your breathing through your nose. Try to cease any wiggling and be very still, except for the breathing. Try to let that stillness come into the space between your ears. So we create some peace in our bodies, in our breath, in our minds with our practice. Release your next exhale. Renew your upward spine. Inhale, let your eyes open. Joining me for a little self-care practice. So just sitting comfortably. First, rub your palms together. So we'll stir up that energy of the hands, create a little warmth there. And bring your fingertips just under your eyebrows on both sides gently. Gently press. Just let them rest there. One more time, inhale, gently press. And then slide your fingers up your forehead, across your head, down the back, and to your chin. So back to the front. We'll do that a couple more times. Fingers to eyebrows, just below eyebrows, inhale, pressing gently up. And then up the forehead, across your skull, down the back, and the hands together at your chin. Deep breath. Just feel the energy and the releasing. Fingertips. Across the skull, down the back, and back to the front. Just let your fingertips rest in your chin. And let the hands rest down towards the heart, breathing in deeply. And then resetting your legs if needed for the alternate breathing practice. Taking your own dominant hand. Rest your middle or your first two fingers on your third eye lightly. And then use your thumb and your other fingers to open and close your nose. You can also use no hand and just use your brain. Close your eyes. So the fingertips resting at the third eye. Start with the right side. So lightly close the left, sitting tall so your breath can be deep. Inhale the right side. Softly close the right, exhale left side. Just try to do all of this in a relaxed way. Left inhale. Exhale right side. Right inhale. And left exhale. Release down your hand for a moment. Breathe through both sides 3 times. Gently engaging the Uddiyana Bandha, navel towards the spine, to support your seat. Deeply breathe through the nose again. And release. And back up into the position, starting with the left side. This is called Vishnu's Mudra. And exhale to the right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Last one, deeply from left to right. When you are complete, let your hand rest down. Breathe through both sides 3 times. Allowing the practice to have a calming and balancing effect on the nervous system. Just be with that for a moment. Allow that to be received. And then open your eyes if you release them. And let's release from our folded legs. So bring your hands behind, fingers forward, elbows in, heart lifting pose. Lean back and unfurl your legs. So let them stretch out to any degree. And then flex your feet, draw back, extend your feet. And then flex your feet round, curl your toes. And then squeeze your legs in and relax your feet down, curl forward. Lean back, again out with the legs. Extend, so stretch the soles of the feet. And then flex, curl in your toes, cross the other way, squeeze in best you can. Lean forward, hands forward, and practicing our jumping back. So just work your legs back to come back to quarter dog pose. Move your blanket and tuck under your toes, sink back your hips, release your head down. There's a nice lift under the arms here, under the armpits and elbows, just the hands rounding, the forehead rounding. Nice long spine. Feeling free to use this at any point as a downward dog variation. Couple more deep breaths, relax, enjoy. Try to completely inhale and exhale slowly. Just noticing all the way out, empty. Let your forearms come down and untuck your toes. Come into cow spine. So gently bring your heart forward. Very much like the quarter dog, just elbows down and a little heart forward. Tone in your low belly. Gently ground your hands and elbows. And then lift up to your fingertips, lift your palms, and come into cat spine, round spine. Awakening the undersides of the hands and the arms. Feel that connection one more time. Deep breath. Hands down. Keep that roundness in your spine and walk your knees back. Tuck under your toes and come up with a round spine. Plank with the round spine. Flex plank. Walk your feet in and extend back to downward dog. So we'll lift up in the hips and the low belly. Refine in your hands to help you pull the earth away. Shift weight back towards your legs and then out towards your hands. Back to your legs. Flow back and forth. Find your range of motion each way. Inhale forward to a short plank. Exhale back, downward dog. One more time. Let's hold a couple breaths this time. Press the earth. Tone in the belly. Legs active. And then exhale, relax back to downward dog. Let your head hang free. Nice broad chest and broad shoulders. And gently reach your heels down towards the earth. Whether they touch the floor or not, that is fine. They have that energy of reaching. You can do that with your legs really bent if needed. If you want to work with your body to find that therapeutic, positive version of the pose. Breathe out one more time. Keep that nice flying upward in the belly. And then inhale, step forward and halfway lift. So slow-mo. Stretch out that breath, half lift. Forward fold, exhale. Hands reach where they reach. Curl in your head. Press into your feet and use your legs to stand. Rise and reach. And exhale down to your heart center. Feet hip distance apart. Pick up and reset each foot upon the earth. Take your hands down with your thumbs touching your bottom two fingers. So Pran Mudra, the pinky and index finger rest together, the earth mudra. Standing with breath a few rounds. Inhale, draw the energy of earth up through your feet, through your body, out the top of your head towards the cosmos. And then exhale, let it fall back through you to earth. Just thinking of moving energy, earth up and sky down. As a grounding practice. One more time. Exhale, grounded. Release your hands. Turn them to the side as you breathe in and reach up. Reach for the sun, breathing in. Forward fold, palms out. Come down, ground your hands, and fold in. Keep that belly toning in the low belly. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, slowly reach your hands down. Slow-mo, going back. Inhale, a little lean forward towards the balls of the feet. The head forward slightly. And then exhale, take your right leg back and bring your left knee over your ankle. High lunge. Using fists, using blocks. Lengthen through your neck and head. Whatever you need to do to reach the floor. It's okay if your back knee comes down. That is fine. And let's establish this and then add twisting. So grounding into your right hand. It takes over your right foot position and then open up and out. First twist of our practice. Press the earth wide across your chest. Notice the yang energy of the asana practice, how we're infusing the shape with energy and activity. And just one more time, inhale, activate, unwind as you exhale. Spread your hand and take your leg back. Knees down. So one way to flow through is to hug in your elbows and just dive your chest down a bit and then work into the upward dog shape. Straighten your arms, carefully stretch your belly, roll your inner thighs up. Have several breaths there. And the knees down, table is a nice compassionate way to come from upward dog to downward dog. Work your way in, or quarter dog, 5 breaths. And we got to give my daughter a little adjustment in this pose this morning, which I love to do for people. So maybe just with your own mind, think about maybe a hand on your sacrum, gently pressing your hips back for you. So use your own imagination and find that in your body. Find that Press the sacrum, hips press back. That lengthens the spine. One more exhale. Bend your knees. Inhale, look forward, bring your legs straight. Exhale, step your right leg forward, other side of the high lunge. There we are. Take a moment to find your way in. Back knee down's okay, remember. Nice long neck. Settle. Exhale. Open up into the twist. Keep your knees stacked. Welcome the strength in the upper body of the practice. We use our own body weight to keep our upper body strong. One more time. Open. Exhale when you're ready. Unwind the twist. Press your back foot. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, slowly fold in. And on up to standing. Again, drawing that earth energy up above your head. And then draw your hands back to your heart. And relax and take a free breath. Grateful for the sun's energy, even when we can't see it. Arms wide, inhale. Reach yourself tall. Keep this sense of tallness as you fold forward. So work with that strong core. Draw in, curl your head. Extend your neck gently with your spine. Take your other leg back first this time, that being the left leg back. Anjaneyasana, back knee down. Come on up and bring your knee out towards your toes gently. We're going to return to this pose later as a yin pose. So really, let's think about yang here. So we're activating, we're directing our energy, directing the knee forward, the pelvis forward, the spine long, the arms reach. Press the feet into the earth. Just try to activate everything. 4, shoulders down off the ears. One more breath, arms reach, shoulders down. And press your front foot, release your hands. And straighten out your leg. Bowing forward, Hanuman's pose, concentrate. If you need your hands down, that's okay. Gently draw back your foot towards you. Breathe out one more time. Continuing on the knee, if you need to put a blanket or something under, you can put it under. So we're going to have a little bit of a long hold, a gate pose coming out to the side. So have that moment to cushion under your knee if you need to. So ground inside and outside edge of your foot. And the A variation, hello side body, side bending over. All of these poses have a light, yang energy. Just noticing the actions, the feet pressing both feet. Exhale. Inhale, slowly release. Second one, turn out your foot. Really stretch the top of your foot. Take our Ganesha mudra, one of his gestures, Abhaya mudra. And let's go over and assist that mudra with your top hand. Gently draw back your fingers. Fearlessness. Breathe out once more. And release. Bring your hands forward, release your leg. Do that little dive down towards the floor. Extend your arms, upward dog. Table, downward dog. 5 breaths. It's your practice. Practice where you want to be, adding your own style and self-care. Just joining in with stillness. If you have been moving around a bit, exhale it out. Second side on Janiyasana, low lunge. So go ahead and cushion your back knee if you wanted to do that. Come on up, activate both feet, pelvis forward, spine long, arms reach, shoulders down. All these different ways of balancing in the practice. Concentrating, letting our brains be meditative. We have a project. Deep breathing, steady throughout. One more exhale. Press and come back to center. And back to Hanuman's pose. Draw your heel down, draw back your toes, fold in to some degree. Palms press helps the brain connect and balance. Uniting the sides of the body. One more time, breathe out. And then breathe in, come up and out to the side. We go for gate pose, so ground inside and outside edges of the feet to begin. And then take your left hand down, your right arm up and over, circling over, heart towards the sky. Finding that just right amount of sensation. Enjoy your breathing. Urdhva Drishti, upward gazing. And one more exhale. And gently release. Turn your foot out to the side. Try to keep your toes down, pointing your toes. And then Abhaya Mudra, that stop sign gesture, assisting with the top hand. So just work with yourself so that you can reach the hands together. And try to spread gentle opening throughout without any pain. Keep sensations positive. One more time. And then a careful release. And then let's step forward on our mats. Hip distance feet, hips down, coming up to elephant pose. Rest your thumbs at your third eye. Low, low in the hips. Open feet. See if you can go a bit lower. And exhale, strong inhale, press the feet and release up. Reach up your arms, finishing that sequence. Exhale, release. Padahastasana. Forward folding over those hip points. Draw the belly up with your fingers. It reminds you. Elbow hold is always fine. Or taking your fingers under your feet. So you can come up to the roots of the fingers or to the wrist. Both are good variations. And then you fold forward. Pull your hands, but don't let go of your feet to activate your upper body. Knees bend as needed here. Just let your spine release. Deep wave of breath. And one more time. Go slowly. Complete your own exhale. And then carefully release your hands. Find your waist again and press your feet to stand up. Lengthening your spine. And then neutral relax. Turn side on your mat. And come into side to side lunging. So that just means a comfortable turnout of your knee towards your toes and then a bend. And then over to the other side. So you find your own comfortable, happy turnout, kind of a medium turnout, and then go as low as you can, press off, find the other side. Lengthen the sides of your torso as you bow down. Come to the floor if you like. And just enjoy this freedom to flow back and forth at your own pace. And then let's come back to the right side when you are ready and stay for a hold. So come into a position where it feels positive. Both feet spreading and grounded. One more exhale. Over to the other side, wherever you are. The leg makes a great place to relax into it, or use your hands down, wherever you are today. Low belly towards the spine. Is your neck relaxed? Four, and one more time, exhale. Straighten your leg and transition to wide parallel feet. Bringing the hands down with the knees bending as needed. And then spinning your fingers back, so towards the outside, so the thumbs come across the front. Walk your hands back, bring your head down to any degree. Stay and breathe. Just notice the surface of the soles of the feet, the palms of the hands. Feel all that information, just letting them rest open. Let the nervous system fortify its ability to be calm. Let the forward folds work their magic. Breathe out. And spin your fingers back towards the front, walk forward, give your knees a little bend. And let's spend some time out over each leg to release the upper body and how it connects to the low body. So just wrap yourself over towards your right leg to any degree. Find a place where it feels good and just rest there. Little softness behind the knees or more. And deeply breathe again. And over to the other side, mindful transition. Let it feel nice and then hold steady, breathe. Three, slow breaths. Inhale for 4. Exhale. Last time. Return to standing. First center. Make sure your feet are close enough that you feel powerful to stand up. Long spine breathing in. Relax. So starting triangle pose today. Feet forward, arms reaching. Energize your Da Vinci pose. And then turn out your right foot. Angle your back foot in and come over and down to triangle. Choosing to ground or to keep your hand just reaching next to your leg. Having a beginner's mind each day. Breathe out. Inhale, breathe in, back to the Da Vinci, and then over to the other side. Extended triangle pose. You can make little refinements in your feet, so your foundation is great, and then you have freedom to reach out in all these ways. Again, Urdhva Drishti, upward gazing. Breathe out again. Inhale, turn front, reach arms. And now exhale, turn to the right all the way for revolving triangle. So take a moment to set your pelvis to the side. Reach your left arm. Exhale, forward fold. So step one is to come down, come to your shin or the floor, and then explore opening out to the side. Use your belly strength here, below the breath. Deep breaths. You can enjoy the twisting in the spine energy one more time. And then also the exhale, releasing that twist. And the inhale, come up and reach out to Da Vinci. And over to the other side. So take your pelvis with your hands for revolving triangle. Back to the front of your mat. Reach your right arm, breathe in. Breathe out, forward fold. Establishing that. Breathe in, consider the twisting to the side, anywhere in this arc, anywhere in the forwardness. You do want to work from a strong core. Breathe in one more time. Breathe out, release. And inhale up and straighten the arms. And step to the top of your mat, exhale. Gather your arms in by your sides, take a free breath. Gently lengthen your neck, relax your shoulders. Gently engage your low belly. Gently engage the pelvic floor, in and up. Just an energetic lift. And then finishing our standing practice with warriors. Take right leg back, big step, front knee bent. Warrior A starting pelvis front. Inhale, arms up, shoulders down, gaze up. And one more deep breath. Humble warrior. So I need my back foot in just a little bit more for this one to lean forward. So adjust if you need to. Take your arms back, wave your fingers. Inhale, stretch your chest. Exhale, fold forward just inside of your front knee. You can rest on that thigh. Take your arms carefully away from your body. One more exhale, soften the shoulders. Inhale, press your foot, come up. Let your legs straighten for a moment and open out to warrior B. Rebend your knee over your ankle. So we get a nice turn of the head here to look up our front fingertips. Shoulders down. Let the feet spread. Exhale, lean and reach, extended side angle pose. On the knee or to the floor. Breathe out one more time. Inhale up, keep that front knee over ankle and into the reverse. Last one, reverse warrior. Cow face arms if you like, or just reach back. One more breath, stay strong in that front leg. And then let that knee straighten out, release your limbs. And back to the front, second side. Warrior A, pelvis forward and down. Find your lunge. And let's take another fearless gesture here today. Wave your fingers, thumbs wide at your heart. Give it that same energy of a lifting through the head, lifting of the face. Eyes down towards the nose. And breathe out. Humble warrior. Weave your fingers behind your back, fold in. Four, soften your shoulders. Exhale, 5. Press your front foot, release up, let the legs straighten. Release the arms and come out to warrior B to the side. So bring the knee back out over ankle. Turn your head to look up your right arm. Gently reaching the arms away from each other, shoulders down. One more breath is 5. Lean and reach, Utthita Parsvakonasana, extended side angle pose. Keep that top shoulder off the ear. Exhale one more time. Inhale up into reverse warrior. Your own favorite arms. If your front knee gets really tired, it's okay to give it a little rest or even just to have it straight. I admit that it's a nice long hold. You feel it every time. Breathe out once more. Breathe in and release your arms and legs out. Release. And let's have fun with Parvati's dance and Shiva's dance one more time for Ganesha's birthday. So support with the wall if you like. Start with your right foot, bend your knee a bit. Little one leg squat. Left foot comes across, point the toes. Left arm down, thumb and index finger. Right arm up or at the wall, thumb and index finger. Breathe out again. Release these actions. Float up your left knee. It's okay if your toes stay on the floor. And Shiva's dance. Expressive fingers, twisting. Trying again if you need to. One more time. Breath. Let be. Turn around if you need to for your wall support. Other side. The left knee coming into a little one leg squat. Right leg across, point the toes. Right arm down, thumb and index finger. The left arm up, thumb and index finger. So that gesture of Atman and Brahman, the individual self and universal self, connected as one. A positive symbol. And exhale. Those mudras are yoga in our hands. And out to Shiva's twist. Work with yourself. One more time, deep breath. And let it be. Coming down to wide child's pose. You could just come down to that or flow down if you want to flow with me. Reach up, reach down, reach up again, half lift, reach down again, fold forward. Take your legs back. Bring your knees down wide, feeling free to put a blanket to cushion. So settle into a wide knees, child's pose. And then taking a twist version of this. So we're going to take the left arm and bring it out to the side, like threading the needle pose. So you take your palm up and slide through, bring your head down. You could do this on your belly or with the knees in table if this is not comfortable on your knees. And I realize it's hard to see me. I'll try to make that a little better. It is dark today. So starting to work with our late summer season meridians with this yin pose. So just relax and be. Give the shape permission just to be. So let go of your actions. Just let the shape. Gently stimulating the energy lines of the body. Breathe out. Slowly, slowly release from that side to take the other side with the twist. So the threading needle style of twisting over to one side, supporting under your head. Relax completely. So finding that appropriate degree of sensation so that you can just let go. Knowing you can come out at any point. Just come back to something that you know is safe and feels good for you. And let yourself be challenged by the stillness of the yin. Patient, trusting. Invite your breath to slow down. Let one more big, slow wave of breath move through. And then carefully release and come out to your belly. Using your arms for support, stretch back your legs one at a time. Calm down. And let's take that downward facing triple diamond pose. So your diamond 1 is your hands, 2 is your elbows, and 3 is your knees. So your feet come together. Let your forehead rest in that space of the hands. Relax your shoulders. Relax your feet into each other so they can head down to the floor or they can be in the air wherever it works for your hips and body. Draw your shoulders down off your neck and ears, so just the upper back, draw it down into the body to free the neck. Allowing any feelings and emotions that arise today in life or in the practice, maybe just giving them a moment of space, releasing, let the earth support you and support that emotional being. Just recognizing any grief or frustration. Notice how you're breathing and slowly down. And breathe out one more time. And then a slow release. Draw your hands by your chest and come up into a little cobra. Press your hands forward and down. Come back to wide or close knee, child's pose, long spine, head down, elbows down, deep breath. And place your hands on the earth and lean forward, squeeze in your feet. Trying to work on that jumping the root. Drag up your toes, hands by your hips. Dandasana, tuck your chin. And relax your feet. Bring your feet, hands slightly forward, hug in your elbows. So that seems spiraling outward energy of downward dog, plank pose. You want that strength here. Lean your head way forward and see if you can press and lift up your hips. Lift something, one more inhale. And release down. Bend in your right leg. Hold it in. Try to squeeze it in a little bit. And lean back and point out your left toes. Elephant's trunk variation. Find your balance. And exhale, release. Hands by the hips. You could repeat what we just did if you like, or try this one where we lift the hips and the leg. Point those toes. I think you get the elephant's trunk idea, is this extended leg. One more time, give it energy and release. Let the right knee come out to the side and ease out into Ganesha Shodhana. Exhale. And come on up and let's check in with the other side. Lean back, balance on your sacrum, reach your trunk, lift your chest. One more breath. And let it be, press down. Press your hands beside your hips, lean forward, lift your hips, maybe lift up your foot, point your toes. Lift out your shoulders, use your foot on the floor. And release down. And open to the side. Head out into your just easy going Ganesha Shodhana, head over knee pose. Let it feel nice and restful. And breathe out again. Inhale, rise up and come to your back. Bend your knees and lift your feet up into the air. Take your arms a little bit away from you, out beside you. And if you'd like to try rolling up your spine and lifting up to shoulder stand, if it's in your practice, try a half shoulder stand to start with. I'll try to remember to keep teaching different variations, but just lying with legs in the air is also fine. Half shoulder stand here, and just letting the hands and arms in the back of the skull and shoulders hold the body, whole body supported pose. Feel the energy of the feet and the legs. Continue to let the feet come overhead. Release your hands to the earth. Slowly bring your spine down if it's lifted. And bring in your knees. Taking the backs of the knees or the feet, nice long neck, Ananda Balasana. Really soft. Let your body rock side to side a little bit. Find center. And then release down your feet slowly. Stretch out your legs. So a nice length in the low back from that pose. So low back should be long here from that pose leading up. Also lengthen your neck. Let your hands rest on your low ribs. And let your hands release open to the sky. If you need to refine something, do. Otherwise, just begin letting everything be, just resting. Welcoming the stillness following the movement, letting equanimity with the practice. In late August by Peter Campion. In a culvert by the airport, under crumbling slag, wine-colored water seeps to this pool the two does drink from, each sipping as the other keeps lookout. The skyline is a blur of barcode and microchip. Even at home, we hold the narrowest purchase. No arcs of tracer fire, no caravans of fleeing families. Only the suspicion ripples through our circles of lamp glow as you sweep the faint sweat from your forehead and flip another page in your novel. The sense that all we own is the invisible web of our words and touches. Silence and fabulation, all make-believe and real, as the two does out scavenging through rose hips and shattered drywall. Their presence in the space around them liveliest just before they vanish. And just in a subtle way, begin to let your breath leak in out again. Follow the breath through the nose. Just let it touch the nose as it comes into the body. Feel it again as it leaves the body. Feel the wings of the nose articulate as you breathe in and as you breathe out. One more time, draw the breath along the inner edges of the nose. And then out along the wings on the outside. Release your hands from their stillness and rub them together again. Just creating that gentle chronic friction. And then let them rest over the sockets of the eyes. That ability to soften the surface and also what is beneath the surface. Right in our own hands. Exhale, gently feel the weight of the hands on the face. And then release them. Swallow, stretch out, and return to seated as a process. Let's have a few moments to do that. Mindfully bringing in your legs. Lengthening in your spine. The core awakened by the practice, preparing us for meditation. And let's just practice a 3-breath meditation right now. As you come to your seat, just bring gentle length to your spine so the breath can flow along that main river of energy. Let your eyes relax and deeply breathe. Brain watches the breath. Last one. Let your hands find each other and find your heart center gently lifting there. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. If you'd like to practice that one more time, to remember that fingertips under the eyebrows, just pressing in lightly, up across the forehead, across the skull, down the back of the head, and keep touching your face as you come out to your chin. Nice reset for the brain's energy, releasing tension. Let me know if you're interested, and I might lead a class. Maybe I would do like a half-an-hour class of just